This is as good as paradise is going to get.
There's only one place they can be talking about.
Love Spain!
Yes, we're in Spain.
Fantastic place to be.
Thousands of us have said bye-bye to Blighty.
I love the sunshine!
And hello to the charms of the Costa Blanca and Benidorm.
The beach is fantastic.
Others choose to live their dream on the Costa del Sol, working hard to make their Costa living.
Perfect, you're welcome. I'll give you a call this afternoon.
And earn that lovely life in the sun.
Living a dream.
So that's why there will always be
Fantastic value.
Beautiful food, friendliness.
We love it here.
Look at it, it's lovely.
bargain-loving Brits in the sun. Today on the Costas, a dramatic surprise for Simon and Becky.
Becky began to feel unwell. All of a sudden, she had to leave and go straight to the hospital.
Big shock.
And there's also a new arrival at Colin Coco Brown's.
Hello, mister. Beautiful boy, black beauty.
And you've heard of the cheeky girls. Now meet cheeky boys Eric and Paul.
Everybody's after me photo.
In the hills above Marbella, in Alarin Grande, Simon and Becky Duggan-Smith live with their 3-year-old son, Huntley.
It's good to bring up a family out here.
I think it's excellent to bring a family here.
Simon works as a removal man with a sideline in photography,
Perfect. You're in there.
while Becky runs a hairdressing salon.
You look beautiful, Trey. You're like a modern Marilyn Monroe.
With her best mate and sidekick, Louise.
I try my hardest.
Simon and Becky work hard to provide for their family and build their life in Spain.
We do both work hard because this is what we want to do. We want to give Huntley the best lifestyle. Do it again.
Last autumn, they discovered that family life isn't just going to be about Huntley.
We're pregnant again. So we're actually expecting, aren't we? Yeah?
Yep.
You can see he's totally overjoyed for that, can't you?
And since then, well, I'll let Louise tell us.
It's our beautiful halo sign at the moment because we're still waiting for the big sign to come up. Follow me in.
With the family growing, Becky's expanded her salon by moving to a bigger location.
Ta-da!
Nice one, Louise.
This is the whole space. Obviously, we've only been here a few weeks, so we're still getting things straight.
It's a family affair, with Becky's mum, Debbie, and little Huntley all helping out.
Who's in first? What time?
Dad, with the red hair. She's not until 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. I've got a minute to breathe.
Yeah.
But this morning, there's no sign of Becky, because she's got important business elsewhere.
Friday of last week, Becky began to feel unwell. She's 29 weeks pregnant, and all of a sudden, she had to leave here and go straight to the hospital, where she gave birth to a premature baby.
Becky and Simon's baby, Raina Arlette Duggan-Smith, was born 12 weeks early. So she's staying in the hospital for now, along with Mum.
She's got to go and pick up a machine to pump milk.
So Louise is looking after the salon.
Big shock. But it was just nice knowing Becky was okay and the baby was doing well, so that's all that matters at the moment, really. There you go, madam. Enjoy that.
I'm here trying to hold it all together, as you can see. And that's it.
I'll be here night and day, but as long as she's okay, we'll get through it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
And it means little Huntley's staying with Nan until Mum's back home.
Hello, all right, she okay?
Look at her.
Yeah, she's smiling. I'm fighting back tears with tiredness and emotion. That's all good. Oh.
Over in Murcia, there's no rest for the Costa Blanca's very own Dr. Dolittle.
Today we've got another rescue coming into the rescue centre. Our vet Antonio's called me to see if I can take on another horse. I am just trying to arrange his little bed for this evening and sort out my horses at the same time as well. This is not food, narrator. It is someone else's new bed. It's not for you, greedy boy.
38-year-old Scotsman Colin Brown's animal sanctuary includes 8 horses, several dogs and a small herd of alpacas. And all of them are very much at home. But his first love was always horses.
I never actually had my own horse. Like, we couldn't afford a horse when we were younger, so I used to have to help at local stables. So that's kind of where my love for the equine started. We're mainly just a horse rescue centre, so I think that's why Antonio contacted me, because in this area, there is no one crazy enough to take on other people's problems and then actually raise the money and pay for it. The horses that I take on, they come from all different walks of life or scenarios. It's not always that they're abandoned. It's maybe people can't afford to keep their horse any longer, so they're maybe ashamed to maybe ask for help.
The horse Colin's expecting today is a full-grown male, a stallion. So not only will he be after the girls, he could be quite a handful.
This is our little Molly. She's our only resident little female, little mare, so we're just going to move her to the other side in case the stallion is a little bit frisky. I've been given a little bit of history on the horse from our vet. He's from a company that does carriage rides for weddings. The guy wants to move him on because he's got problems with his back legs, so basically the guy can't make money from him, and there's no real place for horses to go to. So Antonio sent me pictures of the horse, and he's just like, it reminds me of Black Beauty and his story as well, just getting cast aside after being used and abused. But I'll need to see on his passport to see actually what his name is, but it'll be some complicated Spanish name, so I'll just call him Black Beauty, it's easier.
Sounds like a plan. But Colin has to try not to become too attached to his new steed.
I can't keep the horse. He's absolutely beautiful by his picture. I'd love to keep him, but like all my horses, they need to be rehomed, because if I keep them all, I've only got a licence for 9 horses, so if I got 9 rescues, that we can't rescue anymore. So he will be up for adoption. I've got someone in mind in England that's trained one of my horses before. I'm going to contact her and see if she might be interested in taking him on.
But first, there's some horsey manoeuvrings to be getting on with.
I've just rearranged everyone. I've put a little mare away from the stallion that's coming in and the 2 boys down the far end. So I've got a stable between them, and I'm going to open up this side just to give them a little bit more room to make a bigger stable for them, just to let them settle in a little bit more comfortable, and then we should go and get them. Obviously, with the rescue centre, we've not got a lot of space. I just try and move them about as much as possible, but that's why we can just kind of hold on to them until they're up for adoption. We rotate them all the time into the little paddock, so it's just nice seeing them in their fields grazing and running about when they get to the UK. So they'll be here for now in my dry, dusty paddocks, but it'll be in a green field before long.
On the Costas, they need a little excuse to get into fancy dress.
Ooh, I'm ready, Madame Pompadour, to your rescue.
Party time here often means playing at being someone else for a night.
That is just like, I didn't expect that at all.
Any fancy dress occasion gets us Brits running to the dressing up box.
All that there is all dressing up stuff, because we love going to parties.
And no occasion comes bigger than the annual Benidorm fiesta held every November. Just ask former lecturer Eric Edwards from Birkenhead, who lives in his caravan at Villamar.
Thousands of people fly in specifically for the Fiesta week in Benidorm. It's an incredible lot of fun. Yep, everyone's happy, everyone's enjoying the time there.
And this year, Eric's going to introduce his neighbour Paul to the joys of the fiesta.
Well, it will be an eye-opener for Paul, something new for him. He's never seen this before.
And he's got a plan to get Paul into the groove.
I'll try and wise him up as much as I can, show him some of these photographs of the previous event and all the people in costumes, and give him some ideas, and I'm sure he can work something out.
Hello, mate. What's going? What's occurring?
Going to be the biggest fancy dress party you've ever seen, held at the Fiesta
Fancy
week.
dress? I don't do fancy dress, do I?
Apparently you do, Paul.
As it were here.
What are you going as, then?
Well, you see, this one is quite impressive. It's
Star Wars?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's definitely Star Wars, that one. Benidorm has a big Fiesta week, and Brit Day, everyone is in fancy dress.
Well, it sounds interesting, but what am I going to wear?
Only one thing for it, research.
Let's see what we can do browsing ideas, because I've got no ideas at the minute. This is a bit of an event, sir.
Oh, yeah, they really put a lot of effort in, a lot of people.
Never heard of it. I've been coming to Benidorm for 20 years, never heard of it. So.
Have you got any ideas what kind of theme you'd like to dress in?
I've never done a fancy dress anywhere. And you know, my ripe old age, I've never done it in my life. A Herman Monster at Halloween once, and that was about it. So
well, that's a good start.
I am short of ideas.
Halloween in Liverpool is rather different to Benidorm Fiesta.
That would be ideal.
No, that definitely not a tutu. No,
there's a Shrek.
Shrek, no.
Right. Well, we got some ideas of it. There we go.
Ali G. Paddington Bear. Emu.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. Choice. Now we need to go for something original.
Looks like Paul's setting the bar quite high, but he'd better get a costume quick because it's not long until the fiesta.
I've never been a fancy dress person. I've never gone for something, you know, before, and I'm a ripe old age now, so this will be a pretty first for me. So, and it might be the last, so we might have to do something impressive.
Bring your best shot, Paul. Just around the corner from Eric on the same campsite.
This is my James Bond villain cat because he's got the perfect cat face to be a villain's cat. And he poses perfectly.
Lives Paula Briers. And her cats. Her many cats.
Come on in. Hi, everybody knows me as the cat lady on Villamar.
Paula's converted her caravan into cat heaven.
If you'd like to come on in, you can come and meet some of the residents we've got in here at the moment.
The cat lady shares her caravan with an array of felines that would make even Andrew Lloyd Webber jealous.
Well, this is where all the kittens are. There's only 9 cats here at the moment.
Only 9? Because 10 would be a lot, wouldn't it, Paula?
Here is my cat, Floppy. He's my bin baby, because he was found in a dustbin. He came in at about 7 days old, and there was 8 of them in total. And we said when he came in he was so floppy, if he lives, we're going to keep him. And he lived, so we kept him.
Floppy's found his forever home with Paula, as she nurses all her other stray cats and kittens back to health so they can find theirs.
My friend brings them to me if they need bottle feeding. I'm usually the first port of call, and she'll just turn up with kittens in a cat carrier saying, these ones need bottle feeding. So then the journey starts with the kittens.
Paula's been on the caravan site for just over a year and saved her fair share of kitties.
In April, when it was the heat of the cat season, we had 25 kittens we were hand rearing. Obviously, when they're that age, you've got to stimulate them to go to the toilet and everything, so it was a lot of work.
Rather you than me.
And they were on 2-hourly feeds all through the day and night.
Well, I certainly admire your dedication, Paula.
Over here, we've got the feral cat hotel, so that the ferals have got somewhere to sleep at night if it's raining, or if they want to get out the sun, which is literally an old storage box. And we've cut out the inside so that they've got little compartments. There's enough in there for 4 cats, or a mum and kittens if she wants kittens in there. Basically, it's just a big cat playground.
It looks simply perfect.
Cats give everybody pleasure. The cat will either like you or they won't like you. You can never say you're an owner of a cat. You're always a cat slave, because once you get a cat, you've got to do what they ask you to do. But you can trust a cat, they're not going to stab you in the back. Only because they haven't got opposable thumbs, they can't pick up a knife.
Well, that's a relief. Over on the Costa del Sol in Alarin El Grande, second-time mum Becky is finally home.
Home time.
5 days after giving birth to baby daughter Raina, 12 weeks prematurely.
Get me in.
And there's someone she's dying to see. Oh, Huntley, I think someone's missed you.
It's like the first time in 3 years that we've been away from him. Never spent a night away. A couple of hours while we've been at work and that's it.
And everyone is feeling the love.
Cakes, flowers, cards. Look.
This is why I couldn't say
Makes me
anything.
so sad.
She's all right, she's safe. She's good, isn't she? She's in the best hands.
I know. It's so hard. Nobody prepares you to give birth and then come home without your baby.
Well, nobody prepared us for 12 weeks early.
No. She's doing really well. Well, she was born Saturday at, I think, 7:31 in the morning, weren't she? And since then, she's just got...
Stronger.
Yeah. No, she is doing really, really well for being a premature baby. She's just doing so amazing.
Like, I was with her this morning and they'd taken her off oxygen for the first time. So now what I think they're trying to do is...
Get her own lungs working to full
yeah.
capacity.
Give her a little bit of...
So a bit of time on oxygen, bit of time off. So that's comforting, isn't it? Knowing that somebody is always with her, but it's the coming home and not, because when you leave, you expect to be leaving with baby.
Look at her little toes there, look.
She was just so small and you just feel so helpless and you blame yourself. And I just remember looking at you going, what have I done? Like, why have I done this? And I remember going in and the nurses looked at me and they was like, do you want to hold her? And it was the most amazing thing, because when you think they're so small, you're never going to have that. That's going to be weeks, months away. I can't even describe, you know, and I sat there for 6 hours and I couldn't let her go at all.
Despite the complications of an early birth, baby Raina is soldiering on and getting stronger day by day.
I feel so lucky. Lucky for everything. Lucky for the family we've got. Lucky to have Huntley, because he was a miracle baby that we were told would never have kids, and now we've got 2, so we are so lucky, so blessed.
Do you want the most luckiest thing is?
You, because you got me.
You got me.
If looks could talk.
Yeah, so lucky.
Colin Coco Brown has just got back to his animal sanctuary with a very special guest on board.
Hello, mister. Beautiful boy, Black Beauty. Good boy. Good boy, relax. Just gonna make sure he's calm before he walks out the box. Whoa, whoa. Good boy. Whoa, whoa.
This handsome chap is Colin's latest rescue, who he's calling Black Beauty. And you can see why.
Now that he's here, I feel a bit more upbeat, actually.
Sadly, his owner gave up on him after he started having problems with his back legs.
16, the horse. He's had her for 10 years. He's done loads of, like, carnivals and wedding things and all that, pulling the cart. And now that he's no good, he's not got time for him or space for him, so he wants to just put him to sleep. Here in Spain, there is quite a lot that are abandoned or neglected. Maybe it's due to not have enough money for it to do the vet's bills or to keep them any longer. But we do come across quite a lot of horses that need attention.
Colin is hoping to find Black Beauty a new home in the UK, but he can only do this if the horse is fit to travel.
See, he's sitting back on his fetlock, so we need to get that checked out by the vet again. Antonio will come again to check that, because I just want to make sure he's going to be safe enough for transporting that long journey to the UK on his legs. I can't say that I enjoy getting a rescue, but I actually enjoy, like, to see how they are, their nature, see what they're like, and just start to give them a little bit of a life that they deserve. So it's nice to kind of start that process with the horses. Very strong horse indeed. He's obviously a little bit excited. He's a stallion still, so we're going to have to deal with that. Every horse that comes in here, if they're still stallions, I have to get them castrated, get them gelded. In time, he'll relax a little bit, and then he'll be able to yeah, just live a little bit better. It's just crazy to think they would just like throw the horse out because people pay like 7,000, 8,000, 10 grand for these kind of horses. I think he's happy to be here, I think. But I'm glad I definitely separated him and got everyone out of the way because that could have been a lot worse bringing him in there, so we've done well.
Indeed, he's a pretty big fella, isn't he?
I don't think we'll wait very long anyway for it to snap him up. I think somebody will want him straight away because he's absolutely beautiful as once you're finished. I don't think he'll stay in the rescue centre for long.
Brits just love their caravans on the Costas, and Helen's no exception.
Hello, welcome to my home in Spain. Come on in.
Don't mind if we do.
Previously, we just used a holiday here, but we've been out here now just over a year. So I definitely love living in Benidorm, it's brilliant.
Having left family back home in Hull, Helen and her husband now live permanently on this site in Benidorm.
It took a few weeks, months to adapt to it, really. I was ready to go back home because I was missing the family. But then I got involved in the aqua aerobics twice a week. I do yoga twice a week, which are all run by people on the site. I have quite an active social life, really.
Tell me about it. Sounds exhausting. And when Helen's not busy practicing her downward dog.
So this is my kitchen in the awning. I love baking, yes. I make cakes and quiches and things like that, and I like to cook. I have a slow cooker, which I bought off somebody on site, which was about €10.
Not bad. Looks like Helen's your gal when it comes to tracking down a bargain.
This is the bedroom. This is my nice comfy bed. This has all been knocked through. It was a rather old caravan, so all the cupboards and everything weren't very nice. So we had it all knocked out, cladded, put wardrobes in, dressing table. We paid £3,000 to have all this done in here. The caravan itself cost £8,000. So all in all, it's £11,000, which we're very pleased with.
£11,000 for a home on the Costas? Now that is a steal.
So this is my super-sized dressing table. I've got plenty of drawers for storage. A big mirror which we were given by somebody on the site, which I just painted and put on the wall.
And the pièce de résistance.
This is a solar-powered shower, so it's heated from the sun. I can close the curtain off and nobody can see me, and it's all quite private. I wouldn't want to shower outside in Spain.
Well, when in Spain, olé. Thanks for the tour, Helen. Just down the road, the Benidorm Fiesta is in full swing, and TIE fighter pilot, yes, I know my stuff, otherwise known as Eric, is here.
So we're having a great time, loving every bit of this. And you're not seeing anything like this anywhere else in the world.
The Fiesta grew out of the centuries-old religious celebrations held in Benidorm and runs for multiple days every November, ending with a fancy dress day.
So good, so good.
And it looks like Paul's found the perfect suit.
That one, bargain. That one.
For at least half of it. Oh, cheeky.
There's one thing about being an accountant, you get a bargain suit anywhere like that, can't you?
Yeah, do you know how much this suit was? And this year, €10. So a lot like the Blues Brothers.
About a quarter of them, Paul, yes. Whilst most revellers are ready to party, Paul and Eric are here to have a good time doing good.
Everybody's after me photo. You get 2 photos for €1, front and back. Target is €100 for a children's charity in Benidorm. Charities always need some help, and every person here is asking me for 2 photos, so seems reasonable.
Well, you can't beat a Scouser in suspenders.
Bless you. Now we have photo this way, and now we go like this.
Thank you very much.
Hey, he's stealing my idea.
The crowds can't get enough of the semi-naked civil servant.
Eric, get the sneaky photographers here. Get your out.
Oh, we've got a donation. Good lads, they're in the crowd.
Bless
Lovely.
you. Bless you, my son.
Nice work.
Brilliant. Well done, you clowns. You're the most intelligent clowns I've ever met.
And are digging deep into their charitable pockets.
I'm getting so many photo requests. I'm sure you guys are as well. I've decided to make it for a charity and try and raise 100.
You've sold us, come on.
Oh, that's fine, that's brilliant, but let's get a photo, yeah?
There's number 5.
Eric, I was only expecting €1 for that picture, and how many did we get?
We've got about 11 in here now.
There's only one issue.
I haven't yet decided the exact charity, but I know I'd like to give it to a children's charity locally.
With the money coming in thick and fast, they better think of one quickly.
That people are saving on their beer and their enjoyment. They don't mind giving. Some people don't mind giving double price. We only say €1 for 2 photos, so we might hit our target. Who knows?
No problem.
In Murcia, inland from the Costa Blanca, Colin is getting to know the latest arrival at his horse rescue.
He's a really, really sweet-natured horse as well. He's so beautiful. He just came up to me and he's given me cuddles and he's really, really sweet.
There's quite a bromance developing between Colin and Black Beauty.
I definitely think he's a lot more calmer and enjoying his time here, but he is still a little bit worked up because he is a stallion.
But Colin's very worried about Black Beauty's back legs.
Watching him walking about here and I think, oh God, what a shame, because he's obviously struggling a little bit with his back legs, but I'm keen to find out exactly if there's anything we can do with his back legs, because seeing him walking about now, if we can sort that problem, he'll be perfect. He's such a good boy, he's so relaxed. Ain't you, mister?
To find out more and hopefully put his mind at rest, Colin's called the vet, Antonio, to come and take a look.
I'm not a vet, I'm not an expert. Antonio will tell me when he comes, so fingers crossed that Antonio's going to work his magic with him.
Before Antonio arrives, Colin gets the horse inspection ready.
I'm just sorting all this beautiful hair out that he's got just to keep it out the way a little bit so it's not getting in our way. So I'm doing that, then I'll have to do his tail as well. See, it pays to be a drag queen. Look, I can do a plait.
Looking good for the vet. Speaking of which, he's just rocked up. Antonio's first task is to sedate Black Beauty. It's a tricky procedure because he doesn't want to administer too much and make the horse unsteady on its feet.
Standing is dangerous for me. The horse can kick me, but I prefer do it standing because it's better for the horse.
Obviously, you want the perfect horse, but you don't actually need to get the vet for it to do anything, and they're just living thing. But with the rescue centre, you've always having to get the vet because they're here for a reason.
I'm already put the sedation, and now he's gonna be dizzy for a few minutes. Colin, you can balance the horse. You see that he is very.
Will soon be done.
And while he's sleepy and calm, Antonio can have a proper look at Black Beauty's back legs. And it's not long before he discovers some troubling news.
The X-rays has shown a very severe problem.
Big difference.
So the bone is like this.
Yeah.
Normally like this.
Antonio has found severe arthritis in Black Beauty's back legs, which is a serious condition.
Obviously, I knew that there was going to be a big problem in the back of his legs. And so basically, I've asked if there's anything we can do operation-wise. There's nothing we can do, basically. We can give him pain relief, and we can get their farrier to do some special shoes to see if that helps.
Only time will tell. Thankfully, today's inspection is over. But even diagnosing what's wrong with Black Beauty has cost Colin a pretty penny.
And it was €395. So, I mean, I knew I was going to get a vet spell straight away from looking at him when I collected him.
But it's not the money that's playing on Colin's mind.
So I did have someone in the UK that's interested in him, but I just think I want to just see how the progression is with his legs before I make that decision. And I'm glad that I did take him on and decide. So obviously there's at the back of your mind thinking, should they actually have just put him to sleep? Is he in pain? Is he uncomfortable? I'm going to try my best, and the day that I see that he's really, really, really struggling, then that'll be the day when I decide that maybe he's had enough.
Back on the Costa del Sol, Simon's off for an afternoon visit to see his 12-week premature daughter at the hospital.
Every time I go, they say perfect. They like me to be hands-on with her, and it gives me time to actually do everything with her. So I'm usually up there a good few hours, and I come back again. And then about 2 hours later, I'm then taking the wife back up there, and then she spends a good few hours up there.
It's important for Simon to find out from medical staff how baby Raina is doing, and while she may only be a few days old, nappies still need changing, so the nurses get Simon to assist. It's not long before visit time is over, so Simon needs to get home and give Becky the all-important good news that Raina is doing well.
What can I say? Absolutely perfect. It's the best thing you can hear coming back or out of the hospital.
And that's the news Mum, Becky, is definitely going to want to hear.
They're going to try and reduce the amount of oxygen like they have been, so it's on and off, on and off.
Yeah.
Also, she's eaten a lot more. They say she eats very well. So they're going to try and reduce the amount of food intake and then try give her more booby milk.
I've got some more to take this evening anyway.
You need to get more pumping.
Yep. Good.
So
hopefully get her home sooner rather than later. Get her fed up. Well, not fed up. Get her fed
yeah.
up.
And
Fed
then
up, like an Italian, fed up. Not up.
So let's hope Huntley gets to meet his baby sister at home soon.
I think it's just head over heels. Look, literally, head over heels. Right. Oh!
There you go.
So now, like I say, we'll go over there again and spend a bit more time with her.
Back along the coast in Benidorm, happy camper Paula is on a mission to care for as many of her feline friends as possible.
Everybody knows me as the cat lady on here. I work alongside Animal Angels. It's a charity, and we raise money to have all the cats spayed and neutered on site and any medical treatment they need, and to help feed them.
The campsite's been overrun by feral cats, so to help them, Paula's set up her very own charity shop in a caravan.
It started off with one little table with 10 items because we thought we might be able to raise a little bit of money for charity. The people here have been so generous, we've now taken over the whole plot.
Paula relies on the kindness of the other residents who donate unwanted items she can turn into cash.
This is all our donations from today. And then if you come in here, this is our Aladdin's cave.
Well, if Aladdin has specialised in bric-a-brac rather than golden jewels.
Do you want a yoga ball? I've had a yoga ball for about a year.
I'd love to, but I've had a massive breakfast.
This was a caravan about a year ago, but obviously people have donated so much, it's kind of taken over the caravan as well. But we don't live here. We have another caravan. This is meant to be for my children to come and stay in one day. They haven't actually been over yet, but I have told them they've got to look after the stall when they get here. They just don't quite know how big it is.
The lack of anywhere to sleep might be more of a deal-breaker, Paula.
We tend to get rid of a lot of women's clothes, but then we have a lot more donated. Everybody loves a bargain. We never charge much for anything here. They're always going to get a bargain here.
Paula has been helping the cat rescue for the past year.
We've had 67 cats that we've trapped and had spayed or neutered. The older cats over the age of 2 have been released back on site. The kittens have been rehomed through the rescue. We've also dealt with sick and ill cats, given them medical treatment. So we've done lots of things for the cats.
Paula's always ready to make a sale.
What are you looking at? The sofa?
Yeah, how much is this going for?
It's 20 euros.
Right.
It's very nice and comfy.
Yeah. The golf clubs?
5 euros, with the bag.
Right.
Oh, wouldn't mind a set of those.
I'll have a think about it, thank you.
Well, don't think about it for too long. At that price, someone else will snap them up. But it will all add to Paula's cat charity pot.
This is how much we've raised since September last year. I think we're on about 4,000 euros so far. Every penny goes to the animals.
Paula has the life under the Spanish sun she's always dreamed of.
I wake up in the morning, I have my cat on me. That's my motivation, that's all I need. I absolutely love doing this, and obviously the animals are my life. I would do anything for them. And as long as I can move, I will be up here doing this.
In Murcia, inland from the Costa Blanca, it's been a tough time for horse rescuer Colin.
Black Beauty settled in really well here at Hugo's home farm. We made some friends. We got the special shoes put on to try and see if it would make a bit of a difference. And we had him on medication, but I think the problem was just too far gone working in the cart for so many years. He wasn't going to get much better. We tried all that we could to keep him going, try and make him comfortable, but myself and the vet felt that the best thing was to put him to sleep.
Colin couldn't watch Black Beauty suffering anymore, but he has no regrets trying to help him.
I'm glad that I brought him here and to try and make sure we can see if we can do anything for him before someone else reached that decision, because the gentleman who had him wasn't going to try to see if they could save him. We did spend quite a bit of money trying things, various things, but I would rather do that than just have the horse put to sleep, so.
Rescuing abandoned horses does come with its highs and lows, but Colin wouldn't have it any other way.
Obviously, you get attached to a lot of that equines that come here. The majority of them go back into adoption, but you do lose some with this line of work. It is very upsetting that that happens, but at least you know that you've tried your best for the animal.
And thanks to Colin's efforts, every horse has its best chance at life. Back over on the Costa del Sol in Arenal Grande.
Oi, out of my office. Scoot. Go on, out you get.
We're with Simon and Becky.
Yeah?
Is that Daddy's office?
Oh. Yeah?
Oh. Out of my office.
Yeah? Oh, you can't come in my office. You've taken all my office before. I know, every time Becky goes, oh, you can have an office, it gets filled. The first time was at the old salon, wasn't it? You said I could have an office, and it turned into a storage room.
Yeah.
It was like an office box. When was the next time? Oh, and you said I could have an office down here, half of Huntley's playroom, didn't you?
No, I gave Huntley the playroom. I said, oh, the room that would be the wardrobe rooms, you can have like.
But then you didn't get rid of any clothes, so we just had a wardrobe room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I've got
No room.
no room.
Got room in my heart.
Because their baby girl Raina was born 12 weeks prematurely, Simon and Becky haven't had chance to prepare.
Apart from some clothes, and she's got a blanket at the hospital and like a little toy, hasn't she?
Yeah.
This is what we've got so far. So at least she can sleep when she comes home. Yeah?
I think you've got a good few weeks to be able to like get the rest of the baby room ready.
Yeah.
This evening, Becky is seeing baby Raina, and they're packing some important cargo, her expressed milk.
Milk for my coffee. Nice frothy coffee. See, every day we've got to do this, we've got to take it.
Actually, it's more than once a day.
Yeah. You've got to remember, she's only having 10 milligrams a day, then they're going to have
It's
plenty.
lasting a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's time to get to the hospital to go and see baby Raina.
I'm loaded with milk, so
Yeah.
that's a good thing. And she'll be able to, fingers crossed, put on that weight. And then as soon as she's breathing on her own, doesn't need any oxygen,
She'll be
she's
home. Yeah,
And that's what we want. We want her home.
of course.
Yeah,
She'll be with her brother.
that's it.
At least we've all got a babysitter now.
I don't think you're allowed to leave kids under the age of 16, to be honest. I think Nana's got a couple more, well, a few more years before she can retire.
All right.
She's going to love that.
But can we just say once again, thank you to everybody, everybody's support, everybody's
Love.
help, everything.
Dinners.
Yeah, just
everything.
anything, just thank you.
Oh, good luck to you all. Now get yourself to the hospital so you can get Raina fit and healthy and home soon. Back on the Costa Blanca, it's late afternoon, and Paul and Eric have been working the Benidorm fiesta, collecting money for a children's charity.
OK, Eric, how are we doing on the charity money?
Well, we got about 60, maybe 70 in there up to now. We're doing very well.
Excellent, well done. We're on 100 targets. So far, so good.
Charging €1 for 2 photographs of Paul, his best side and, well, his backside.
For €1 for the group,
and girls,
we're having a front and a back photo.
Well, I'd say €70 so far isn't bad for a bum shot.
Bless you, bless you.
We salute you.
Thanks for your donation again, guys. It was so generous. Thank you.
The photo ops are unstoppable. And a familiar face appears on the horizon.
There, you got a lot of bags.
Des from children's charity Busy Bees.
Would you like a photo? Because we have a double-edged sword to our photos, and it's all for charity.
All right. What charity?
What double photos first?
Children's charity.
You're laughing at me. And,
Des was aiming to be part of the fiesta.
No, baby, Wayne.
But sadly, his partner in crime, Wayne, isn't well. So Des has decided to go out collecting cash instead.
Well, we're charging €1, 50 cents for a front and a back.
All right, okay.
Which is a bargain.
Paul spots him as an easy target.
Funny enough, so have I. I've been collecting for charity as well.
Oh, snap, snap. What is that you've got?
That's our charity, a children's charity in Benidorm.
Oh, excellent. Well, we need a charity name to put our things to, so how about we use your charity?
That'd be fantastic, that'd be lovely.
Excellent. I think we have about 80-odd euros so far, don't we?
Well, do you want to take that? I mean, it'd be better than collecting in the hat, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
that would be a lot better.
at least people would know who they're donating to, so that would be excellent. Thank you very much.
The job.
But the nice is definitely young, so...
We will get to the 100.
I have no doubt you will. Just like that. I'll give you this, and then you can carry on shaking your thing in Benidorm and shaking the
What's
bucket.
that thing or
and
that
shaking
thing?
the bucket while
Or
you're
that
at it.
thing?
Off you go, lads. I think you've got that target in the bag.